Здравейте на всички, аз съм Ембата и започваме от там, където свършихме с Чичкови Alan Wake. Е, така гласиме последно звука. И ако трябваше го гласи на следващия епизод. Така малко се забавихме с епизода, той и първия се забави, сега и втория, но да благодарим това за енергото за 7452-та токови удара. Сега взехме всичките улики, или поне тези работи не ги събрах, че... Трябваше наново да събера уликите преди да започна, така че дайте си го гледаме тук, пак не го оставят. Имахме чашки, машки, едно друго. Сега, единственото, което аз все още не знам, е... защо започваме с тази девойка, а не с Чичкови Ялан? А да тя спомена, че има дете нещо. Добре, това е младежа. Тук малко ще не може да ходим.
My first ever prank on Casey. A true classic. Casey's favorite brand. Tastes terrible.
Няколко се чуди, защо го правя толкова бързо. В края на предния епизод го правих това нещо. Добре, разгледахме тук всичко. Картата. Ние сме си тук при младежа. Добре, дайте да... Мале. Това са много карти и много нещо. Добре, дайте да видим сега профайлинга какво се състои. Using her intuition, Saga can discover new clues by profiling people of interest. Hey, missing person, ritual murder, missing person.
Agent Nightingale has been MIA for 13 years.
13 години.
How did he end up here?
Up from the lake that's not a lake. It's dark. He was there too. You are not allowed in the lake until he says otherwise.
Кой е той?
Robert Nightingale came from the lake before his murder.
Добре. Ние знаем, че е дошъл от там. Ние сме наясно с това откъде е дошъл, честно казвам.
Nightingale was chosen as the victim.
А защо?
Why?
Flick the switch. It goes click. Lights are off. But somebody's home. Somebody's home.
This wasn't some random act of violence. This was
Само аз нищо не разбрах.
a Nightingale a component. They didn't see him as a person.
Добре.
More like a container for something.
Контейнер, ама за какво контейнер, ако мога да ми каже някакво нещо? Те едва ще ги питаме нещо. Значи... Рейтрейсинга го пуснахме на лошото и бъга видеокарта, гледайте какво става. Я видим сега. Добре.
The lake is connected to Nightingale somehow.
Карта?
Casey, let's take a look down by the lake. Lead the way.
Sounds good.
Това нещо го държиш така
Way, right?
посредение, ако мога питам.
Okay, well I'll just wait here.
Добре, чакай тук. Внимай с чакането, защото ще се върне. Айде, баце.
This one of your hunches, Anderson? Did something happen at the lake?
I think Nightingale came up from that direction. From the lake. Probably looking for shelter. Safety.
Аз съм почти убеден, че не знам за друго, ма търсеше дрек.
I'd love to hear what you put together so far.
Какво ме
Sure. It's
Ah,
not
yeah,
that
so it's not-
complicated. Nightingale was out in the woods alone at night, possibly nude. The killers knew he was here, ambushed him, dragged him to the campgrounds, strapped him to the table, cut his heart out. But then they were interrupted by those witnesses, the Bookers. The job is unfinished.
That seems pretty...
Tracks. Barefoot. Nightingales? They come out from under the boulder.
Makes no sense. I didn't know trees got...
There's a piece of paper on the ground.
Добре.
I think he came from the lake. But his tracks make no sense. A page full of text on one side. Not a printout. Written with a typewriter. Old school.
О,
Lines scratched out and edits added with a pen.
тук говорим за някакъв писател, може ли?
Manuscript. Page of a story. Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us. The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale. And then there was the page they found. The first step down into terrifying depths.
Reading the words. These words felt like a message.
Felt like a message.
Someone knew they were here. Someone playing a game with them. An invitation. How could they not accept, even if they knew it would end up hurting them?
Someone's been watching us.
Playing a sick game with us.
You were right. This
That's
is right
what
up my alley.
No,
Nightingale came
yeah.
this way. Either he dropped this page, or the killers left it for us.
Не, не са убийците, моите убийци.
I should profile Nightingale about this page.
Не са убийците.
I'm gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it.
Interesting.
A witch with no heart. A strange echo of owl murder.
There is mystery in Code name of the Scotland Frequent, yet there is many mysterious stories about the lake. It's been gloomy, the ranger tells the affection, the woman of wrongdoers. If she was not a witch before, she was one now. She killed the sheriff, drowning him in the lake, then she took out his heart and locked it in a box. With the heart, she would summon him from the lake to exact revenge on her behalf. Or so the legend goes. Това е познато от някъде. Така, тая каза, че ще се разхожда. Ние ще се върнем тук след малко. Преди това искам да отидем до езерото.
Can't go any further. Water's too deep.
Невидимата ограда също пречи. Добре. Finder Station. Тук честно казвам няма и къде да обикаляме толкова много.
Did you get lost, Anderson?
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale, gone missing here 13 years ago. Now he had suddenly turned up, only to be murdered in a brutal ritual on the very day of their arrival. And then there was the page. This page, the first page that they had found, not the last. The first step down into terrifying depths. Secret truths trembling beyond the threshold. Reading the words, these words, felt like a message. Was a message. Someone knew they were here. What they were doing. Someone playing a game with them. Leading them on. An invitation. How could they not accept? The sheer audacity of this impossible mystery presented to them. Even if they knew it would end up hurting them.
We found a page in the woods. a story about these events. What is Nightingale's role in this?
I carry his words close to my chest now. Inside, the awful truth. You must dig it out.
Something was put inside him. In his chest. I
Чудесно.
must find out what.
Чудесното е направо страхотно. Бат се отиваме да ровим в младежа. Що моето ФБР е такова лъскаво готино, обаче на неговото доса беше някой миме. Няма да питам.
Hey, you made it back. Good. I hope you didn't get stuck in any of those big puddles. Crazy flooding down there, huh? Just like I said.
Добре, чакайте да не са кейсборд.
Found all I can here. Time to properly examine the body. See what I can find inside. Casey, I think something's been put inside Nightingale's body. Let's tell the deputies to get the body to the town morgue.
Okay.
Deputy, I want the body taken back to town for a proper examination ASAP.
Well, sure, but the coroner won't be back in town for another week after Deerfest.
Not a problem.
Deerfest.
I'll do it myself.
Oh, and Sheriff Breaker called to say he's got the Bookers at the Oh Deer Diner in town. Oh, and I've got a key to the gate. It's a shortcut back to the parking lot just up the hill.
Данки.
Thanks. Let's get the car, drive to Bright Falls, and talk to these witnesses, the Bookers.
At the diner, right? I could use a cup of coffee.
Let's try that shortcut the deputy mentioned.
Sounds good.
Seems like a nice town so far. Murders aside.
Между другото, да.
Woods. Cute lodge we got set up in. We should go for a hike if we get a chance.
Now you're just
Гората изглежда
being
доста
mean,
приятно.
Anderson.
Deputies aren't exactly up to the task, but hopefully the sheriff will be more helpful.
Not a surprise about the deputies. Doubt they see much stuff this gruesome.
Може да е по-зле. Може да къде е по-зле.
Is that a kid's lunchbox? An Alex Casey movie lunchbox. Casey hates the endless jokes about coincidentally having the same name as a
We're
fake
in this
detective.
together, hero, have a heroic
He
day.
hates those cheesy crime books, but he really hates the movies.
Let's use to upgrade weapons in the Mind Palace. Hold the fire button to activate auto fire mode. This significantly increases the rate of fire, increase the magazine size by 50. Няма двечки. Learn to headshots in quick succession to stun an enemy for extended duration. Добре, харесва. Ние сме наобратно. Моя грешка.
Can't fit the clues all together yet. Heart removed, tripod, tracks leading to a dead end.
A tripod for a camera? To record a snuff film?
Maybe. And why take out his heart just to throw it away?
Абе, не мисля, че ви обаща на филма, айде.
To find.
Няма да е лошо да се оглеждаме младежи и девойки. Въпреки, че картата не се опитва да ми помага особено много. И има две дупки насам. Чайте да не гличаме, че тогава вече пъше е цирк.
I'll be back in a second.
Roger. I finally made my way to Cardinal Lake. The fence was easy to climb over with the proper gear and skills, which I thankfully possess. Next goes spotting the rare and elusive orange crown wolver. A little late in the season, but hopefully I can catch it before it begins the journey south. I've noticed intriguing behavior in surrounding bird life. They seem to be alarmed at a swarm around the lake. No birds of prey nearby. There are some strange sounds carried in the wind, however, nothing I can recognize or explain. Getting a little concerned, I might have found another spot somewhere safe. After the so weird, the guy decided to change spots again, move up the mountain a little bit. I found a fantastic overlook to camp at, but I'm more interested in this Alaska onion grass. Invasive but edible and surprisingly tasty. Started hearing wolves or wild dogs, something like that 10 minutes ago, but this sounds wrong. Rabies. Want to leave, but the sun is going down and my stupid phone is dead. Gonna hide in the tent and hope they go away. Something is really not right about this place. Moved inland. Foliage is stunning. Must come back in the fall. Hope to stop and sketch is gorgeous vine maple. Just do it. Some bit hands off. Та брадата, дето. Бах името. This is why trees better than people. Speaking of people, we saw drunk guys struggling around the forest area, acting weird, maybe drugs. Kept my distance, should probably find another spot. So annoying. There is wildlife in the Pacific Northwest. Има някакъв младеж, който си следи птички. Който е бил тук, който означава, че има потенциален свидетел, който е видял някой леко-далеко пиян.
Hey, Casey. What's the forest's favorite shape?
Please, Anderson. Just one case without the...
A triangle. Yes, you do.
Само не засядай, моля ти се.
Here we are. Let's drive back to town and meet the sheriff at the diner. I can't get that manuscript page out of my head. I've never seen killers reach out so directly before.
Damn impressive work so far. With your technique, these hunches were moving fast.
I wasn't sure about taking a case so far from home, but I'm thrilled to be here for this mystery.
Нещо, аудиото тук на два пъти не. Не, на два пъти.
Need to swing by the lodge to get anything from the field office?
No, I'm all set.
I'll park there anyway.
Защо по дяволите има безалкохолно? Или някаква бира ли е това? Сега с бирата ли се разправя?
The diner's just up the waterfront. Shouldn't keep the sheriff and our witnesses waiting.
I smell coffee.
Оп. Цак. Напред и наляво. Танки. Излиза тук.
Just how much coffee have you had today, Charlie?
Oh, dear diner. Чудесно.
Oh dear. Huge.
Добре. Хубаво се обляка с костюмите си при
I'm
кофта.
gonna go check something out. Be right back.
Got it. Получи му се разхождаме така навсякъде. Въпросът е дали има някакъв смисъл, дали може да открием нещо, което някакъв collectible или нещо интересно е така и с тези странични улици. А не само да обикаляме като муха с глава. Unsanitary conditions. Добре, бе.
Hey there.
Здраво.
Welcome back, Anderson.
Let me guess. The FBI. Welcome to Bright Falls. It's nice to have you here. I got you both some coffee. Oh, it's Washington's finest.
Брейкър.
Nice to meet you, Sheriff. I'm set for coffee.
You know, I wouldn't say no to another.
I'm Agent Saga Anderson. This is Agent Alex Casey.
Tim Breaker. And let me just say, I'm happy you two are here. Frankly, we could use the help.
Your deputies said you had a couple of witnesses here.
They made them sound like suspects.
Mulligan and Thornton are still on about that? No, the Bookers don't strike me as the murdering type, but you can decide for yourselves. They're just inside having coffee and pie to calm their nerves.
I'll see what they have to say. Casey, you compare notes with the sheriff.
Take your time.
Добре, сега ако обичаш, може да се мръднеш от... Ти що си...
We've looked through the case files you sent over, Sheriff. Have you had many people besides the known victims go missing?
Sure. But it's slowed down ever since Cauldron Lake was fenced off.
Let me guess. Missing person cases spiked around 2010. The fence was built just after.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Като Фенер... Аз предполагам, че са те. Ще ви светна кухнята, животни. Ще ви светна кухнята. Добре, дайте да не се размотава.
Excuse me. I'm Agent Saga Anderson. Are you the Bookers?
That's us. I'm Tammy, and he's Ed.
Hello, officer.
Just Saga is fine, Ed.
So, are we being charged with anything? Because if not, we'd love to get back to our hotel and decompress after what we saw. Take a bath, scream into pillows, that kind of thing.
We're not charging you. I just have a few questions. Nothing to stress about, okay?
Защо сте там?
What were you doing at Cauldron Lake last night?
I'm a writer. True crime. We're here from New York, doing some research on a famous novelist, Alan Wake, who went missing here. I was down at the lake, getting some details. Perfectly legal.
Маля, аз наистина не помня мястото, на което се развиваше първата игра. Имам груп... Поне 3 пъти съм играл, което е... сега ще се инсталира. Поне 3 пъти съм играл първата игра, което е много тъжно, че не помня нищо, но ще инсталирам още днес и ще ръца.
So what did you see in the woods?
This naked dude came out of the lake, and he was acting crazy, shouting weird shit at us. He must have been on something.
Unless skinny dipping at dawn is a thing around here.
Then we heard shooting. We ran into these psychos in deer masks. They were tearing into the naked guy with knives, like some kind of satanic cult. And then we bolted and called the cops.
Добре.
What makes you say it was a cult?
The masks and knives aren't enough.
They were shouting, "Cult of the tree, the cult of the tree, cult of the tree." Oh, and then we found out. The whole thing was terrifying. That's all.
И те намериха какво?
The cult of the tree. What aren't the Bookers telling me?
I found their necklace. The symbol is 2 triangles.
The cult wants their spruce tree bag, Tammy.
Finders keepers, Ed. My publisher will want this on the cover.
Tammy found something. A necklace belonging to one of the cultists. The Bookers were at Cauldron Lake. Why?
The fence was built to hide what's there. They say the rider fell in the lake.
Private party. No trespassing.
My book has questions. Past the bolt cutters.
They broke in for the sake of
Cutters ли бе, батко?
Nothing to do with a murder. They were telling the truth.
Нещо за кейса има ли? Бая straightforward за момента. Викам да кира с кем, кой не кем, добре.
So you found something there, right? A necklace these cultists may have dropped.
Okay. Wow. How did you put that together?
It's evidence. You need to hand it over.
Told you not to keep that thing to me.
Сега, ако и ти го пипнеш с голи ръце, отивам в ебе.
This could prove to be helpful. Do me a favor. Stick around town for now in case we have any more questions.
Like we'd even dream of missing Deerfest.
Oh, God. Saga! Saga Anderson. As I live and breathe. I thought we'd never see you back here after that awful, awful thing happened to your baby girl.
Я пак.
How are you? I'm sorry. Who are you? I don't know what you're talking about. It's me, silly. Rose. You know me.
I don't think I do. And what horrible thing happened to my baby girl?
She drowned. Your daughter. That's so weird you don't remember.
How do you know I have a daughter?
Oh, I know what this is. You're blocking out your traumatic memories. Happens on TV all the time.
No. You're mistaking me for someone else.
If you say so.
Ами, интересно, най-малко, нали? Че така се припознава тук. Чакайте, какво сте? Интересно.
So, Rose, help me out. How do you think we know each other?
We all know each other around here. It's been a while, but I never forget a face. Or a coffee order.
Guess I just have one of those faces. Seen anything out of the
Да,
ordinary?
по-добрия въпрос.
Suspicious people in deer masks?
No one's suspicious. But soon enough, there'll be lots of
Happy people in
wearing deer masks
masks in
for
Deerfest.
Deerfest. Practically everyone will be wearing one.
Good to know.
Дали има нещо общо избора на маска с това, което се случва тук?
All set. My guys have Nightingale at the morgue if you're ready to go take a look.
Let's go.
Така,
Well, Casey, I got a lead. Looks like we're dealing with a cult. The cult of the tree.
A murder cult. Fuck.
Have you heard of this cult of the tree, Sheriff?
Only the urban legend. If you're in the woods at night, the cult will get you. That sort of thing.
We're not gonna find out you're the Grand Wizard or something, are we?
I played some D&D back in the day. Wizard was always my favorite class.
Morning, Sheriff. Looks like you have some guests.
Ah, morning, Ted. Yeah, real important guests. Deerfest. Always draws a crowd, right?
Too true. More the merrier. Have a good one, Sheriff.
То не виждам нито един от вас да носи оръжие, да видим агентите, да видим хората.
Hey, what do you know about that waitress from the diner?
Rose? Yeah, she's a bit of a space case. Always has been. Why? What'd she do now?
She kept saying that my daughter drowned. She even knew my name. It was all very weird.
Rose has a talent for saying the weirdest thing possible. But it's best not to take it personally.
Go to the morgue examination room.
Отиваме. Corpse is downstairs ready to go.
Yep, in the morgue, all prepped.
I'd like to take a closer look as soon as possible. Lead the way, Sheriff.
Апропо, веднага.
Oh, this is the Bright Falls Sheriff Station. Anything you need, just let us know.
We appreciate the support, Sheriff.
А моля си обикалям тук, нали? This is the time this week I can for late shift and there is no coffee machine. But you need to have a base capable of growing a beer to make effective beer to
Sir, some patience, please.
Coffee Max. Нещо, което да ни вълнува. Това патрон ли бе? Как да искам гиера да го видя? Искам да знам какво е. Туалетни... тя е прикрепена тази карта към една карта. Добре. Ясно. Ето ви ще се намерим. Що ме гледаш така на криво, бе, бац? I'm stealing the toilet paper. I've been counting them. And there's a entire row missing every day from the stock. What kind of nut counts the toilet paper roll? Sounds like you got too much time on your hands. Човек си търка тук ние къде ходим.
They locked up an innocent man.
Даже не я питам, бац.
I swear I didn't do anything.
Ясно, да.
They're a lying bunch of bastards. You believe me, right?
It's not opening.
Добре. След като пипнехме насякъде. Получи може да намираме патрони от сега, защото... Брифинга ли ти прекъсвам? Айде поне си отвори ченето, като говориш. Той е много познат, между другото.
Oh dear, I am a tourist, and it appears that I'm lost in the woods. You've only had a tour guide, also. Bear season. Oh no.
Абе.
Help. Did somebody call for a tour guide? Oh wow. Koskela Brothers Adventure Tours. Unforgettable tour experiences at affordable prices. That's right. I'm Ilmo Koskela voted best.
Даже не знам какво да кажа, смисъл... Не знам какво да кажа. Това е рядко нещо, но не знам какво да кажа.
So we share a morgue with the funeral home next door. It's a shoestring budget. I guess you guys don't have that problem though.
Делят си морга с погребалното бюро. Какво? Ние ще събираме само... Добре. Да кажем добре. И тук изглежда много така приятно, бе. Добре, това няма да го отворим. Порте. Поне не сега. Неки патрони тук. Абе. Добре, патрони и това друго даже не знам какво беше, честно казано. Аз това не знам какво да. Неки хапченца. Какво става? Това какво е?
I can't force it open.
Добре, удея в заведението обикаляш с фенера. Сами се легави тук.
I'll start with the external inspection before performing the internal examination. What was the cause of death? What other clues can the body... There's writing on here. Can't make it out.
Writing? How'd they manage that?
The body shows signs of being submerged in water post-mortem. It doesn't add up. Aha. They did leave something inside his chest. This looks like text. A tattoo?
Nightingale didn't strike me as a tattoo guy. Defensive wounds. He put up a fight.
Time to see what Nightingale's body can tell us.
Добре. Some kind of a tattoo, it's smooched and hard to read. Cause of that, да.
Text is smudged. Looks inverted.
Here's
Heart
the
can't have been
dealers
marked before
at
removal.
time. Doesn't make sense. Издути крака, дупка.
There's definitely something in his chest. Did the killers leave it there?
Ами, сега ще разберем. Because of bloating on known strange status on skin and heart, something was inserted into the chest. Айде да видим, какво да рече. Ръкавици? Ръкавици, бе, хора, бе, какво пебере си ти, бе?
It's the same type of page we found at Cauldron Lake.
Nightingale hunted Saga. Didn't see her. The Taken could not see into bright light. Light hurt them, made them vulnerable. Nightingale had no heart, but here he was, killing.
Someone's created a fucked up fantasy about us.
Hey, hold on. We found these kinds of pages. I didn't think they were relevant to this case. I have them right here. No, wait!
Sheriff?
What the hell? Show me the clicker.
Didn't see her. Could not see into bright light.
I'll make you pay.
He's coming. No weapon. The page said to get into the light.
Stay in the light to avoid being detected by enemies. Къде е Шиши?
He can't see me in the light.
А този фенер, какъв е дето го ползваш там?
My gun's out in the hall. Gotta get it back.
Safe havens will store some of your head if you leave or attack from a safe haven while in combat to become temporarily unavailable.
Gotta move. Now.
А другите хора, които бяха с тебе, къде са? End of chapter, ти го изписа се едно края на играта, бе, бат.
He didn't have a heart, but he still got up. The page predicted all of it. It helped me fight him.
He just...
Saga was back at Cauldron Lake. Saga had to pursue Nightingale into the overlap. Finding a way in would be difficult. A ritual. Saga would learn how. Stop the monster.
There's no rational explanation to what we just saw.
I'd love to blame this on mass hallucination caused by inhaling volcanic gas, but we both know that's bullshit. This was supernatural.
Well, I'm glad you were the one to say it. Now we can figure out a way forward. Right before things got crazy, Sheriff Breaker just vanished.
Maybe the sheriff knew more than he was letting on.
He seemed anxious, like he dreaded what was coming. One more mystery. The victim of a ritualistic murder turns into a monster.
Доста интересно, наистина.
Is there a connection?
Looks to me like the cult of the tree is performing rituals to create monsters.
Нещо такова. Какъв е то?
We need to start with learning this cult's goal.
Чувам си видеокарта.
Their purpose.
А може би и нещо от играта, ако трябва да съм честен. Добре. Искам да разбера как да си нагласа 1, 2, 3, 4. Искам да видя има ли някакви следи тук са това, дето беше пушти някакви. Добре, това са хапчета. Предполагам, с които ще си възстановяваме кръвта.
I can't force it open.
Добре. Разбирам. Това ще всичко от този епизод, младежи и девойки, започва да става интересно. Разбираме, че... той е тук, бе. Не, това е това, дето беше с нас. Разбираме, че Чичо Вялан пише историята, която се случва в момента. Те намират страниците и най-накрая, след като намерихме 2-3 страници, разбрахме, че това, което е написано, се случва наистина. Както е, това е всичко от мен за момента. Чао! Ако клипът ви е харесал, ако не ви е харесал, ще се видим съвсем скоро.